On this episode of Pop Culture Weekly, I talk with the cast of Power Rangers Dino Fury and with Alyson Hannigan. Let's go!
You're listening to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon, presented by 92.9 Tom FM, an iHeartRadio station.
Hello and welcome to episode 60 of Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon. I, of course, am Kyle McMahon, and we have got a all-interview episode today. In fact, we have two different sets of interviews. My first interview is with the cast of the brand new series Power Rangers Dino Fury. It is the 28th season of Power Rangers, and this all-new cast is back with an all-new show that is debuting tomorrow. So I guess depending on when you listen to this, if you're listening to it or broadcast day, Friday, it's coming out tomorrow. So it's a really cool show. I got to watch the first couple of episodes, and it's so much fun. You know, I mean, the show has been around since I was a kid, and it's updated for today. It's inclusive. It's just a really great show. So I talked to the entire cast of every Power Ranger, and it's really cool to see these guys, you know, kind of at the start of what will be their careers. So I'm excited to talk to them. Then I talk with Alyson Hannigan, who you may know from Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Willow, as Lily in How I Met Your Mother, which of course she won a People's Choice Award for, as Michelle Flaherty in the American Pie film series, you know, This One Time at Band Camp. Love her. She's so funny. And she is in a brand new Disney movie called Flora and Ulysses. It's a really, really great, funny, uplifting film, and she's so good in it. So we talk about that. So let's get into it. First up, oh, by the way, I have a spin-off podcast show called MCU Declassified. So you know I'm obsessed with the Marvel Cinematic Universe and MCU. And right now, the first season of MCU Declassified is going episode by episode on WandaVision, which I'm obsessed with on Disney Plus, of course. So episode 1 deals with episode 1 of WandaVision and so on. That is available right now. Let me know what you think. And anyway, let's get right into my interview with the Power Rangers Dino Fury cast. All right, so I am really excited to talk to these guys. It is the cast of Power Rangers Dino Fury. We have Russell Curry, Kai Moya, Tessa Rao, Chance Perez, and Hunter Deno Yeles. Did I pronounce it right?
You can just say Hunter Deno.
Hunter Deno, okay.
Way easier.
How are you guys?
Great.
Wow.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing well. Thank you for speaking with Pop Culture Weekly on iHeartRadio. So how exciting is it for you guys to be Power Rangers?
And it's a realization every day. Just kind of like going through the months, and each month we'll be like, oh my God, guys, we're still Power Rangers. And it just gets better and better.
It's something that's so surreal that we have to weekly, like we'll just be on set and we'll come up to each other and be like, hey guys, we're Power Rangers. Like it's something that just like hasn't sunk in full, like 100% fully. I feel like it's crazy. So surreal.
Yeah. What they said, basically.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 11.
Yeah. 11 what? 11 million on a scale of 1 to 10?
So this is the 28th, essentially, season of the Power Rangers. I grew up on it. I'm sure all of you did too. Is it like strange to be Power Rangers on something that, like, you know, I'm assuming all of you have grown up with?
Yeah. It's a little wild. Yeah, I mean, I've had friends from elementary school reach out and they're like, we used to play Power Rangers on like at recess. Like this is what we did together. And like for real. I was like, yeah, I don't even, it's just as crazy to me. If not even like a little bit crazier. Like it's really hard to wrap my head around. But just having that sense of nostalgia, especially like the Red Ranger was my favorite growing up. Like to be that is it. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna sink in, but it still fully hasn't. It's wild.
I'm sure. How about for the rest of you?
It's an honor.
Yeah, I mean, I've had people, they're like, I remember my favorite morphing sequences to this day, what they are and how to do it and who did what and this and that. And then now I can't wait to memorize yours. And I'm just like, honestly,
oh man,
it's pretty cool. And that's really cool that like to know that someone else is just going to love our season just as much just because it's Power Rangers. It's just phenomenal. It's a legacy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I had a Power Ranger birthday. I think it was my 3rd or 4th birthday, and I had a picture of the cake and it had the Red Ranger on it and like the Power Ranger just toys on it, and it's insane.
Tessa?
I think the reason it's such a legacy is because there are people lucky enough like us to be Power Rangers, and I think when kids watch it, because there are so many different, just like normal teenagers becoming Power Rangers if you behave the right way and you're brave and you do the right thing, and I think that makes everyone watching go, oh, maybe one day I could be a Power Ranger too. But we have the crazy enough story that we actually can say now that we are.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And so this is, as you all have said, I mean, it's a legacy. I mean, it's an iconic franchise that has been around for decades, and you guys are the next generation of Power Rangers. One of the things that has always been cool about the Power Rangers is the iconic villains. So you guys, if from what I'm understanding, Void Knight is the villain. Is he or she, I don't know yet, or they, iconic like the other big baddies of the Power Rangers franchise?
Oh yeah, I think
so.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Void Knight.
I'm so excited. I'm just so excited for everyone to see Void Knight and get to experience just how great he is.
Yeah. So what we can say about Void Knight, we can confirm that Void Knight is a he. Void Knight is a super kick butt bad guy who gives us a lot of trouble. And there's so much mystery around him that there's stuff that we don't know about yet. So we're all going to be discovering some interesting things about him, I'm sure, as time goes on. But he's definitely, in my opinion, already one of he goes in the tier with all the original bad guys. I think he's awesome.
Sure, I agree.
So with the Power Rangers, there is, many of you said, oh, I loved the Red Ranger growing up. What do each of you feel that you bring to your Ranger? Russell, you're kind of the head of the group, right? You're an alien who kind of leads the team.
Yeah, that's correct. So Red Ranger, just there's sort of a archetype for each color that happens throughout all of the 28 seasons and beyond. So Red is always the leader, and it's really cool because he's kind of this guy who's been awoken after millions of years in stasis. So he gets to sort of train these new Power Rangers. And I really love that sort of mentorship role that he gets to have. So not only is he the leader, but he's also like we're all peers in a way, because like he's teaching them how to be, they're teaching him how to adapt to this new world that he has no idea how to interact in and interact with and live in. So it's a really fun dynamic.
Mm-hmm. And Hunter, how about for your character?
I definitely think Amelia is the most optimistic out of our group. I feel like we can always conquer anything and everything and just go for it with full force. So I definitely feel like I'm excited for everyone to see that she's just a go-getter with everything. And I'm really excited about that.
And Kai?
Ollie is very sharp, very intelligent, very scientific, which I am not. But he's a very, very smart guy, and he's always getting things. He's always putting the pieces together. And I think what I can bring to the table with Ollie is just like when he puts his mind to something, he gets it done. And so if he really wants to do something, nothing's going to stop him.
Tessa?
Yeah, I mean, I think much like Kai, there are some differences between Izzy and I, but I do think that she's a very focused, driven go-getter as well in the things that she's really passionate about, and I feel like I am very similar in that way, and so it's really fun getting to bring that enthusiasm and kind of how excited she is about like getting done what she wants to get done.
And how about you, Chance?
Well, Javi is a musician, and I'm also a musician. So it's cool that I get to play that in the Power Rangers role and kind of bring, my artistry to it. And I get to sing in there and play instruments, which is really fun. Something that I really like about Javi is that he's still kind of trying to find his way in the world. Music is like his one passion, his one love, the thing that he really knows that he wants to hold on to, but he's still trying to figure out other aspects. So I think that's something that other people can relate to. Like they might have one thing that they really love, but they're not really sure what they want to do in life. So keep climbing, keep figuring out who you are. I think that's something that's cool about Javi.
Speaking about music, I heard the theme song today, and it's so cool. I'm like, it like kind of brings me back. It's like today, but it's also like, a throwback to some of the other Power Rangers, installments. And it's like, it was just so exciting to like hear it today. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Us too.
I think we all heard it. We all heard it for the first time today, right?
We all woke up to it. I think it was just we woke up and, oh, this is it. And I was still like sleeping. I was like, oh, this is cool.
I know, it's like when you first wake up, you like roll over and like scroll through your Instagram and stuff. And I was like, Power Rangers is tagged you in a post. And I was like, that's our theme song.
That's got to be a really cool feeling and experience, to kind of hear it for the first time.
Yeah. And I definitely hear what you're saying about like that modern twist, but also like a little bit of the nostalgia feeling from the past Power Ranger seasons. It's got a good mixture of both.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So
I think for me,
I'm sorry.
Ahead.
No, please.
I think for me, I really freaked out not only hearing the song for the first time, but also seeing our like the intro sequence, like our faces and how people are gonna see us every episode. It was like,
hello,
mind blowing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was exciting.
So, soon I assume you guys will be like action figures and that kind of thing. Like, have you guys thought about that yet?
Oh man. Oh yeah.
It blows my mind.
Oh yeah.
Strange.
It's crazy, like, because we have the figures of our Rangers, but then later on, our face will be on them.
Really?
Yeah.
And well,
that's so cool.
I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, that's going to be us. Like, they're starting to do that with other seasons and everything. And I'm like, wow, like, we're going to have one at some point. I don't know when.
I mean, it's something to like, like I know as a kid, or even as an adult, it would be cool just to be like, I have an action figure of myself,
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's got to be so exciting for you guys.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Forever.
I don't think I've wrapped my head around it completely. I think I'm still a little bit in denial about it.
I can't decide if I want to get like 5 or like 100. Like, I can't decide which amount is going to be good enough.
Right. Right.
I think you need at least one that you'll keep in the packaging. And never
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure.
And
I
then
remember.
Go ahead.
Oh, I just was gonna say. I remember when I first found out I got the role. I I was calling like family members and stuff. And literally one of my cousins, the first thing he said when he got on the phone with me was like, dude, you're going to have an action figure. And I was like, oh my God, like this is already super intense to just know that I'm like going to be on TV, but that's like a whole nother level. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great roles on TV, but not everyone gets to be an action figure. So
No.
that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, like, I'm a big Funko guy, and they're great friends of ours. And I've got like the Marvel guys over here. I've got Notorious B.I.G. and the Heath Ledger Joker and stuff. And like, I'm just trying to imagine myself, like, if I was a Funko Pop or an action figure or whatever it is, like, what? Like, that'd be so dope.
Yeah.
So awesome.
So what do you think that you guys as a cast and this, Dino Fury brings differently to the Power Rangers franchise?
Yeah.
I don't want to stop. We were waiting for each other to go.
I know, right?
No, can you all not talk at once, please?
I just don't want to give anything away because we're so excited for everyone to just finally see the product that we've been working so hard on.
Got you. I totally understand. I totally get it.
I think the best thing to say is that it is different, and it's very bold. The whole production is very bold and very different, and it's you'll see that from the first episode.
And a lot of that has to do with Simon Bennett. He's been such an incredible producer for us, and I think that he brings a lot of really cool, new, exciting things to the table. Which is,
I think the combination of him and Hasbro taking over, is you'll it's gonna be exciting.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that just as a cast, like, I can't speak for any other cast because I just wasn't on set with anybody else. I've only had this experience, but like, we really are a team. Like, we really are a family. We hang out together. We travel. We've had the opportunity to travel together. Like, some of us live together. Like, it's really a special bond that we all share with one another, and I think that's definitely going to show on screen.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And what about, with Dino Fury, you presumably get to deal with dinosaurs, which is freaking awesome. The more and more I'm like talking about this, I'm like, this is like, like a dream. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are getting to do such cool stuff that, it just incorporates so many cool things that you like think about from the time you're little until you're a grown ass man like myself. You know what I mean? Like who doesn't want to like do stuff with dinosaurs and be a superhero and like deal with aliens and have this awesome villain? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still trying to wrap our head around that.
I gotta say, like, I think my first day of shooting, I did a scene where I'm riding a dinosaur and like deflecting laser beams with my sword as an alien, and it's in the title sequence, and like there's not words for that. Like, I remember I was shooting alone that day, like, and then I got to meet up with everybody else after and say, hey guys, I rode a dinosaur today. Like, who said, like, who in what job ever
Rex too.
get to say that? It's amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. It was a real dinosaur. It's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You guys are going with actual cool. That's a great choice.
Yeah.
So has it been hard because, there's a lot of excitement about the show. Has it been hard to like keep things quiet? Like, I'd be wanting to Instagram everything and snap everything. Like, are you guys like dying to like, you want to share stuff with your friends and stuff?
Yeah. And with you, there's so many
and with
things.
me, I mean, obviously, number one.
There's so many cool things about the show that we wish we could share and like just be like, oh yeah, and this thing happened, but all in good time.
Every time we get new scripts, I'm just like, So we just text each other every time we read the scripts because we're like, guys, this happened.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, yeah, like Chance said, like the payoff will be worth it for sure. But in a cool way, like you know how secrets kind of like bring people closer together. It's like we're this little team of people who like we're the only ones who know certain things. And yeah, I think that's kind of fun in its own way. But oh man, it is hard. It's really hard.
I bet.
People are like, "How was your day? What did you do?" And I'm like, "What? It was really good."
We'll go in X amount of time.
Yeah, I'm the worst. I'm the worst at that. I'd have to be like locked up in multiple, like non-disclosure agreements because I'll like buy a gift for somebody and, it's like 2 months till Christmas. And I'm like, I got you a surprise. It's, these shoes or whatever. And I'm like,
I do the same thing.
It means you're honest.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. And I get excited. You know what I mean? So what, with COVID, obviously, how has filming, I know like Chance, you've done a lot of television work. How has it changed, the experience for you, if at all?
Well, I mean, we're COVID free in New Zealand right now. So we haven't had too much trouble with it.
Like totally?
God. Yeah. Yeah. No masks. Everyone's able to work freely and, hugs are allowed. So that's a great thing.
Yeah. I haven't had a hug in like a year at this point.
I'm so sorry.
Giving you the hugs.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a community spread free. So that's what it is. And so they catch everything. It's a mandatory quarantine here. So any case that they catch is away from everyone and they wait until it's negative. And then you can go back out.
Mm-hmm.
So
no one can
really
enter without doing the 2-week quarantine as well. So that always helps with people traveling, coming in. They just mandatory have to stay clean.
So you guys are like living like a normal life then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that kind of.
It's gonna be strange going back. I mean, hopefully things will be different by the time we're done. But we're definitely getting a little spoiled.
Yeah, I feel really guilty talking to people sometimes that are not here. I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot you don't get to do anything. My bad.
Yeah, I go from the studio home and like, for hikes with my dog and stuff and otherwise, it's I'll like visit my parents but like 10 feet away and like that sort of thing. It's weird. So that's awesome that you guys are living like a normal life. I mean, except for the whole superhero thing.
I mention all the time, I'm like, I don't think it's lost on any of us that we're 5 of the luckiest people in the world to be here doing what we're doing. I think the only trade-off is that we couldn't bring our entire families with us. Not all, so there's people that we miss. There's people that we don't get to see, but to be able to live the lives that we're doing, like, I think everybody's a little bit envious and I try not to be a jerk about it. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So to wrap up, I know you guys have got to get, I guess, back to shooting. Give me, without obviously, spoilers, give me some exciting thing that, a teaser of some sort to whet our appetites until the premiere episode.
You know what we can do is Russell, do you want to give a 3, 2, 1? We can say, is this the first little bit?
Which one is it?
Which one?
I had quite a few calls.
No, the one phrase that all of the series does. I'm just saying, so we can keep it all together.
Let's try with this delay. Ready?
Yeah, give us a 3, 2, 1, Russell. You know what? You guys, are we on the same page?
What Russell normally might say on his own.
What Russell normally says.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, I couldn't hear anyone for the past minute. What happened?
Maybe
all right, moving
Russell,
on.
do you want to do a 3, 2, 1 and we can all say what you typically say? The 3 words?
What are the 3 words I typically say?
The worst.
You can tell we're really in sync.
Yeah.
We work well together.
We're really good at this. I promise.
Sure.
What time is it?
It's morphin' time. Oh goodness. I missed all of that. I missed all of
And
it.
there you have it. Tune in February 20th, 8 a.m. Nickelodeon.
The Power Rangers.
No, it
You
muted
don't want to
it.
miss this.
Oh my god.
Now you have to watch it.
Should we try again?
Actually do it
Nine,
right.
10, 3, 2, 1. I'm wearing red.
Go for it.
2, 1.
It's morphin' time.
That's Zoom's fault. That's not us. I promise you, we're so much better than that. That's Zoom.
You might have to watch to really see how good it can get.
That's all. I asked for a teaser, and that is the best teaser that you guys could have given. That is incredible. First time, not Zoom's fault. The second time, Zoom's fault. So, but either way, it is awesome. So,
First time
definitely Russell's fault. Yeah. But no, I'm not gonna. No, it's all good. Yep. I'll own
I
that one.
watched the show.
It's okay. Yep, just watch it.
absolutely, yeah, we gotta watch it for the real thing in sync. And thank you all for hanging out with me and talking with me. Pop Culture Weekly on iHeartRadio. Power Rangers, Dino Fury. I'm really excited. I'm excited for all of you. And for season 2, you guys are going to come back on, and we'll have lots to talk about then.
Yay!
Oh yeah. Can't wait.
Kyle.
Awesome,
Yeah,
guys. Thank you so much. It was a really dope
Thanks for
interview.
having us.
Thank you,
Really
iHeart.
Thank you. Have fun, guys. Aren't those guys awesome? I thought that was such a great interview. They're really funny. I love that bit at the end where they were trying to get together their tagline, because it's the first time outside of the show that they were saying that. So I'm honored that, we here at Pop Culture Weekly and you Pop Culture Weekers all got to be the first to hear them say that together. So in any event, let's get on with our interview. Oh, and of course, you can watch Power Rangers Dino Fury Saturday mornings on Nickelodeon, and of course on Nickelodeon On Demand and on the app and all that good stuff. So let's get into my interview with Alyson Hannigan as she talks her brand new movie on Disney Plus, Flora and Ulysses. Hey, Alyson, thank you so much for speaking with me at Pop Culture Weekly on iHeartRadio. I really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So this movie is so great, and it's kind of fun. It kind of blends different genres with, comedy and kind of superhero-ish, and it's kind of, in my opinion, new for you. Is that something you would agree with, role-wise?
I mean, I guess so, except that when I was listening to you explain that, I was like, well, that's sort of what Buffy did as well. I mean, not the comic book part, but there was drama and comedy and action and horror. So it didn't feel like too far of a departure. I just loved, I loved the book. And the moment I heard that it was Disney Plus was doing a live action version of Flora and Ulysses, I was sort of already telling myself I was going to do it. And then I was like, well, wait, read the script before you say yes. And so I nervously read the script because I was hoping so desperately that it was going to be good. And it was so good. And I was just so excited to be a part of the project. And then for it to turn out as well as it had, it's like it exceeded all of my expectations. And I'm so excited for people to get to see it.
It really is a great movie, and it's got heart and wit, and it's just I really, really enjoy this movie. What was the best part for you in filming it, especially knowing that you loved the book beforehand?
Yes. I mean, there were so many great things. The experience of it. My family and we all moved to Vancouver for the summer because that's where we filmed it. And so that was a really cool experience too, because it's such a great city for kids. And I hadn't spent that much time there. I'd sort of done projects really quickly and in and out. And I had always heard like, oh, it's so great, but I never really like got to immerse myself in the city. And I really got it this time. And we all just fell in love with it. And then for the kids to get to come to set, and Matilda, who plays Flora and is just a dream human being. And she's just slightly older than my oldest daughter, but for them to like in between scenes or whatever, to play cards and games and just have that like sort of instant friendship, it was awesome. And so overall, it was just such a cool experience. And particularly now, since we've been in our house for a year, we really look back to that time of like, oh, that was so much fun to just like get to hang out in a new country and like live there. Cause I don't know, it's different than like when you go on a vacation and you kind of like, but when you're really there and you're going to the farmer's market on the weekend and doing things that you would do if you lived there, it was just really cool. So all around, across the board, it was just such a great experience.
And was the book, did you get into the book from one of your children, or was it separate?
No, it was. When my oldest daughter was in kindergarten, we were introduced to Kate DiCamillo, the author's books, the Mercy Watson series of books, which is all about this adorable pig who likes toast with a great deal of butter on it. And
who doesn't, by the way?
You're right. And so they're wonderful. So we immediately fell in love with her writing through that. And then she writes everything from Mercy Watson, which are like sort of younger skewing books, to all the way up the like she's if I had to pick one author for my children, she's it, because like my daughter and my oldest daughter and I are reading one of her older books now, and I love it just as much as I do the Mercy Watson books. And but Flora Ulysses was one of the many books that we fell in love with, and I have to admit, I fangirl out every time I see Kate or talk to her. She has a little cameo in the film, and I couldn't have been more excited about like getting to work with Kate and meet her. And I just, the moment she walked into the trailer, I just accosted her, and I left any sort of I'm going to play this cool out the window. And I just like gushed, and just anytime I saw her today on some interviews, and I just spent the time gushing. They had to cut me off of like, okay, Alyson, we have some interview. Can we let other people talk? Can you stop with the love from Kate? But I love Kate.
I love that. I love that story. And with Flora and Ulysses, did you have any trouble? Like, I feel like, I mean, of course, I'm not an actor, but I feel like I would have trouble talking to, acting with something that isn't necessarily there while you're filming. Did you find that hard?
Well, I guess I had years of practice with Buffy, because we had a lot of scenes where we were reacting to monsters that weren't there, or, sometimes actors that weren't there, depending on like what the hour was. So I'm well versed in like reacting to nothing. And I found like reacting to the squirrel even easier than anything else, because I am so familiar with squirrels and I love squirrels. So it wasn't hard at least I knew what a squirrel looked like, as opposed to some of the Buffy episodes where they're like, yeah, it's going to be a slimy monster that we'll figure it out in post, what we can afford to do. So you really had no idea what you were reacting to. Just big, scary monster.
Right. And with Matilda, who is absolutely incredible, and with her being, relatively the same age as your oldest, correct?
Yes.
Did you find that easier as a parent of a child about that age, for the acting process, part of, that process for you?
Absolutely. Definitely. Being a mother has changed everything in my life. And it was nice to be able to relate to that age, and not sort of have to like project ahead of like, well, what's my kid going to be like at 10? So it is nice that that I could relate so easily. It was an added bonus.
And with the production wrapped almost like a year and a half ago, correct?
Yeah, it was not this last
or filming
summer before. Exactly. Yeah.
And then was there anything, I know that, part of the post-production had to be kind of done remotely due to the pandemic. Was there any, pickup shots or anything that you had to do kind of from home?
Well, we definitely had to do the beginning, like looping, sound fixes from home. And that was like interesting because that was sort of in the beginning of the stay-at-home orders and just trying to navigate it. And I think the first couple things I did just on my phone because it was all like temp stuff. And then actually the first time I worked after the beginning of the lockdown was to do like real, like go to the sound studio and really record it because my phone and my surround sound, I'm like, we've got really high ceilings, so it's like echoey, but so that was never going to work. But so the first thing I did was go to Universal and go record, like that's where their sound was, and go record. And it was so weird to like just be out, streets were empty, and then driving to this huge studio that I've been to a bunch of times in my life. And then there's nothing there other than like a security guard, like 20 feet from the security gate that like immediately takes your temperature. And it's like one of those forehead ones. So I closed my eyes and like clenched, like, I don't know. It was so weird and so surreal. And then drive. And then they ask a bunch of questions. And it was like, and then, it was everything but the tumbleweed, but the tumbleweed should have been in the back lot of this like massive busy studio. So it really hit home of like, oh, we are shut down. Like, cause I hadn't left the house really. And then just to be out, and it was very strange.
Sure. Yeah.
Obviously things are up and running now, but back then it was really like, I'm out in the world again.
And finally for the film, are you going to watch with your kids? Like, do you have any exciting plans for the premiere on Disney Plus?
Yes. Well, we did get to see an advance copy a while ago, and we all like just thoroughly loved it. And so they've been ever since then asking when they get to see it again. But it was one of those like, Disney sent it to me. It expired in a certain amount of time. And, it was obviously we couldn't keep watching it. So they're just like, when do we get to see it? When do we? And like, again, and they want their friends to see it and everything. But I was thinking for Christmas, we got a big like inflatable backyard screen and a projector and everything. And we haven't actually, I guess because it's been kind of cold and rainy. We've had like 2 days of rain. That's really but it's been chilly at night. And so we haven't done anything other than like set it up and play like a video game on it. So I thought, oh, well, that'd be kind of great to be like the first movie we watch on it. So I think that's how we'll do it.
That would be really exciting. And your children, I'm sure it's got to be cool for them to be like, Mom is in this movie that, most of these children have probably read.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, definitely. Especially from in their school. Kate is like a rock star at their school. And she actually was so gracious. She came and spoke because I begged her, and spoke to the school, and it was just a dream come true for everybody. And even the teachers were like coming up to me, thanking me, like, "Oh my gosh, she actually is a rock star for our community." And And it was so incredible and so generous of her to do that, to offer her time like that. So I know that at least in our school community, like the kids will be very excited to see this.
That's awesome. Alyson, thank you so much for speaking with me. I really enjoyed talking with you. I love the film, and it comes out very, very soon, just a couple of weeks. Enjoy your time, especially with your kids, watching it. It's got to be really special.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
She's so cool, isn't she? I love her. Really, really funny, so talented. And, I essentially grew up with her. I mean, she was on Buffy when I was a kid, and of course the American Pie movies, iconic in the American Pie movies. And, then How I Met Your Mother. I mean, she has worked consistently in big projects since she started. So awesome talent. Love talking to her. Of course, Flora and Ulysses is available now on Disney Plus. It's a great, great movie. A lot of fun, very true to the books, and it has the spirit of the book. So love it. Go watch it. Let me know what you think about today's episode. Of course, it always helps, to subscribe to the show and rate us, especially on Apple Podcasts. It really, really helps us. And don't forget to hit me up and let me know what you think. And don't forget to check out MCU Declassified wherever you get your podcasts, just like on the iHeartRadio app. All right, guys, I love you so much. I will see you next week. We out.
You're listening to Pop Culture Weekly with Kyle McMahon, presented by 92.9 Tom FM, an iHeartRadio station.
This one time at band camp,